Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed in everything they do, while others struggle despite their best efforts? It's not a matter of luck or exceptional circumstances. It's a question of interior alignment. True transformation doesn't come when you wait for success to come to you. She begins when you choose to act like a successful person, even before you have the results. Imagine for a moment. What if everything you were looking for was already inside you, ready to manifest as soon as you took that first step, that decision that changes everything? Subscribe now to discover how to align your actions with your vision and start experiencing the success you desire. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I want to know. What action will you take today to get closer to your goals? 1. The mirror does not lie. You get up in the morning, you go to the bathroom, you look in the mirror. Do you know what you see? A reflection. Just a reflection. But this reflection is not just a face. This is a naked truth. Not the one you tell others, nor even the one you try to convince yourself on a good day. What you see there is what you really believe about yourself, inside. And this is what the majority does not want to hear. You will never outgrow the view of yourself you tolerate, not a centimeter more. Do you want a bigger career? Do you want deeper relationships? Do you want a standard of living that breaks the ceiling? So start by asking yourself the real question: who am I allowing myself to become? Because if, deep down, you see yourself as just an average person, everything you do will unconsciously be calibrated to this limit. You can work like crazy, take training, get up at 5 a.m. It won't change anything if your inner mirror always shows you the image of someone who is not worth more than that. It's violent to hear, but it's liberating when you understand it. Take a good look at what you think you deserve. Do you think you deserve love? Then you will stop chasing those who barely tolerate you. Do you think you deserve success? Then you will stop apologizing when you express your ambitions. Do you think you deserve more? So your attitude, your posture, your language, everything will change naturally. No need to force. It is a silent but radical shift. People think that transformation starts from the outside. The results, the money, the visible signs of success. But that's not true. It all starts with a mental image, an internal authorization, an invisible decision. Do you think confident people are confident because they have achieved everything? No. They shine because they gave themselves the right to succeed long before having the proof. And this belief, this image of themselves, preceded the opportunities. Not the other way around. Close your eyes for a second. Visualize yourself in 5 years. But not dreaming. Visualize yourself acting, speaking, holding like the person you want to become. Who is it? What is this version of you like? Is she hiding? Does she avoid the gaze of others? Is she waiting for permission? Or does it move forward with quiet certainty? This is the image you need to lock in your mind. Not tomorrow. Not when you have gained confidence. Now. And every time you doubt, every time you hesitate, every time you hold back, think back to that reflection. Not the one you see in your bathroom mirror. The one you see in the mirror of your consciousness. This is where it all begins. 2. Habits. Motivation is a sexy illusion. She gives you a boost on a Monday morning, makes you buy a new notebook, sign up for a gym, promise that this time is the right one. Then she drops you as soon as it stings a little. Do you know why? Because motivation is like a battery. It empties, it fluctuates. She is unstable, and you can't build a solid life on something so volatile. What you need is a system. A base that holds even when you don't want to. And this system is your habits. Real transformations don't come from impulsive decisions. They come from micro actions that you repeat until they become automatic. And you don't even need to do much.
Read 10 minutes a day. You just read 12 books in a year. Get up at the same time. You regulate your sleep, your energy, and your discipline. A glass of water when you wake up. You change your metabolism before you even say hello. That's it, the real power. You don't wait for inspiration. You build a structure that moves forward, with or without it. And here, I will tell you a truth that few accept. Your current life is a sum of your past habits. And your future life? It's just the long-term version of what you're repeating over and over today. So ask yourself this question. What do I do every day without thinking about it? Because what you do without thinking about it is building you or bury you. If you want to change your trajectory, you don't need to disrupt your entire routine. You just need touch a lever, just one. But every day, even small, even invisible. It's the repetition that gives weight, not the intensity. Do you want a concrete example? Do you write a page a day? It's nothing in one day. But in a year, you have a book. Do you turn off your phone 30 minutes before going to bed? In a week, your sleep changes. In a month, your mood follows. In 3 months, you think more clearly. And you haven't changed anything spectacular, just a repeated rule. This is why people fail. They're looking for a big time. You have to find a little rhythm, but you have to stick to it like a sacred promise. Make your habits solid foundations, not options to revise depending on your mood. Create rituals, automations, pre-programmed decisions, and you will see something crazy. Discipline becomes comfort, not because it is easy, but because it saves you from the consequences of chaos. Start small, but start today. Make a list, choose a habit, attach it to a moment in your day, and hold on to it like your life depends on it. Because in the long run, that's exactly what it does. 3. Grow up. Get out of your bubble. Imagine a room, white, silent, perfect. No noise, no danger, no surprise. This is your comfort zone. You settled in slowly, without even realizing it. One gesture after another, one fear avoided, one well-justified excuse. And you know what? This room is comfortable, but it is also sterile. No wind, no new light, no fresh air. Do you want to grow up? So we have to break down a wall. Not all at once, just a piece, enough for the air to pass, so that uncertainty seeps in, so that the living returns. Because prolonged comfort is a slow form of stagnation. And stagnation is death in disguise. Growth is organic. And everything that grows deformed a little, stretches, cracks. Every time you stay in your bubble, you freeze your potential. But every time you say, okay, I'm scared, but I'm going anyway, you're doing one essential thing. You expand your contact surface with life. And it starts with tiny but crucial choices. You raise your hand while your heart is beating at 100 miles per hour. You say, I'm available for a project that you never dared to touch. You sign up for training that intimidates you. You finally set a real limit in a relationship. With every step out of your bubble, you create a micro-expansion, a crack in the shell, proof that you are not frozen, a silent victory. The problem is that we have been conditioned to combine comfort with safety and discomfort to danger. But it's the opposite. The real danger is staying in what is known for too long. Because by force, even what was pleasant becomes a prison. Think about nature. A tree that no longer grows dies. A river that no longer flows stagnates. It's the same for you. Do you want to evolve? Go where you are shaking a little, not where you control everything, not where you repeat what you know how to do, but where you start again, where you feel like a novice, where you relearn. And the more you repeat this exposure to discomfort, the more you expand, not just your skills, your perception of yourself. You go from I am someone who is afraid of speaking in public to I am someone who dares to speak even with fear. You go from, I'm not good at business, to I'm learning to do business. You don't change your nature, to expand your territory. And the more you move in this direction, the more you realize that fear is just a compass. It points exactly to what will make you grow the most. It's counterintuitive, but it's true. What you avoid is often the exact place you need to go. So no, you don't need to jump off a cliff today, but you can open the window, bring in a little wind, a little unknown, and observe what is happening inside you. You will see the discomfort is not there to hurt you. He is there to enlarge you. 4. Surround yourself strategically. Do you want to change your life? So start by changing the room in which you spend your time. Forget for a moment your goals, your to-do list, your big intentions. Ask yourself one simple question. Who is sitting around you? Because whether you realize it or not, you absorb their energy, their way of thinking, their level of ambition. It's mathematical. You are the average of 5 people that you see the most. And if these 5 people go around in circles, criticize more than they create, complain more than they act, then guess what? You go around in circles too, even without meaning to. And no, this is not an attack on your lifelong friends. It is a call for lucidity. You can't want to fly with eagles and spend your day with chickens. No need to cut ties. No need to become an antisocial monk. More you have to consciously choose who powers your brain, who fuels your dreams, who pulls you up, or who anchors you to the ground. Do you want to aim high? So surround yourself with people who exude high standards. Do you want to learn to think big? So spend time with those for whom big is the basis. Do you want to progress quickly? So be the one with the lowest level in the room, and watch how you will evolve by capillarity. Here is a simple but brutal truth. We never exceed the energy of our environment in the long term. You can fight against it for a while, but in the long run, it's always the environment that wins. So choose it, structure it, create discussions that uplift you. Follow people who inspire you, not just who amuse you. Go look for mentors, even from afar, even through a book, a podcast, a training course. Hang out with those who make you say, I have a long way to go, and not those who make you believe that you already have everything figured out. And then something will happen. You will feel a shift. Some will tell you that you are changing, that you are no longer like before. And it's true. You're not like before, because before you tolerated a level that was unlike you. Do you want to go far? You must normalize excellence. Ensure that high level is not an exception, but the norm around you. Not to be smart, but so that your personal standard is no longer something you have to defend, but something that those around you naturally strengthens. And sometimes the biggest leap of your life won't come from a new skill, but of a new person entering your life. Someone who thinks bigger, see further, aim higher. Your job? It's about creating the conditions for this person to enter. And sometimes also, it's having the courage to say no to those who suffocate you, even if you love them. Because it's not about love, it's a question of direction. Remember, rockets do not leave the atmosphere with all their weight. 5. Be clear, brutally clear. 600 words, structured, demanding, transformational coaching style. Enough. Enough of I want to succeed, I want a good life, I want more, what exactly? Because as long as your goal is unclear, your path will be shaky. Do you want to move forward? SO, get brutally precise. Not a bit, not on the surface. I'm talking about a level of clarity that would make your vision printable on an A4 sheet. Open a notebook. Yes, now. And answer without cheating. Where will you live in 1 year? Address, city, neighborhood. How is your ideal morning going? Wake up time, environment, rituals. Who do you work with? What do you produce? What value do you offer? What does your body look like? Your mind? Your energy? How is your bank account? How much do you earn? How do you win? What are your limits, your standards, your non-negotiable rules? No generalities. No, I want to be free. Vague freedom leads to precise confusion. Do you want to know why you're going around in circles? Because you never took the time to define your exact destination. And here's something that few people understand. Your brain only executes what it understands, not what you're hoping for, not what you vaguely feel, what you define in detail. Do you want to build a house? You don't start with, I want something comfortable. You make a plan with measurements, parts, foundations. Your life deserves at least the same level of precision. And if you think this step is unnecessary, then look around you. How many people work hard, move all the time, get exhausted, but don't even know where they're going? They are moving forward, yes, but like a boat without a compass, they float instead of aiming. Clarity is your GPS. And without GPS, you can have a Lamborghini. You will remain lost. Now listen carefully. You don't find this vision all at once. It is written. She gets confused. She is becoming more refined. But you have to start. You have to force yourself to put it in black and white. Because as long as your vision stays in your head, it has no power. Do you want a tip? Give back your vision visible. Print it. Record it out loud. Stick it on your wall. Reread it every Sunday evening. And above all, use it as a filter. Every decision you make, does it bring you closer or further from this vision? Every relationship you have, does this person exist in your ideal future? Every expense, every habit, every collaboration, does it line up? Do you think this is extreme? It's not extreme. It is necessary. The majority fail, not for lack of effort, but for lack of clarity. They aim for a better life, without ever defining what better means to them. You're going to do the opposite. You will become obsessed with precision, because every millimeter of clarity you gain, it's an extra level of confidence in your steps. 6. Action. Now, you already know what you have to do. It's not the theory that you lack. No more books, seminars, or podcasts to listen to. No, what you're missing is just one thing: the action.
You know that deep inside you, there is an idea germinating, an ambition awakening, a desire to make it happen. But what is still holding you back? Fear? Doubt? Or simply this illusion that tomorrow will be the ideal time to start? Not tomorrow. Today. If you wait until tomorrow, you submit to the idea that tomorrow everything will be easier, that you will be better prepared, more confident. But the truth is, there is never a perfect moment. Every day is an opportunity, a chance to move your projects forward. Don't let this day slip away. Today, just today, take this first action. It may be a small action, a very small one, but believe me, it is enough. No need to move mountains or start a revolution. Number A, small action. As simple as a click, a decision made, a gesture made. Imagine, you send this email that has been sitting in your drafts box for too long. You send that application that you've always been putting off. You pick up that phone and call that contact, even though you feel a little nervous. That's all you need. You know what to do, so do it. Now, movement creates clarity. This is a fundamental rule. If you stay waiting, in inaction, everything seems blurry. The options multiply, the choices become confusing. But as soon as you move, as soon as you take the first step, you see things more clearly. It's like everything suddenly becomes sharper. The doubts dissipate, and you begin to see the path ahead of you. It's not magic. It's just the power of action. It's not about understanding everything immediately. It's not even about getting it right from the start. What matters is that you start. The rest will come with experience, adjustments, mistakes. Each action will give you answers, clues, opportunities. So stop looking for perfection before you start. Action. Not tomorrow, not in an hour. Now. Even if it's just a small step. The main thing is to start, to get moving. Because when you move, everything changes. That's all you need to get started. It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. There is no perfect moment. There is just now. So act. The difference between people who dream and those who succeed? The first ones are waiting to be ready. Others become ready as they move forward. You are one decision away from switching. Choose to become the person you want to be, through your actions, your habits, your choices. Not in 1 year, today.